Hello everybody, this is Gospel Jackson, CEO here at Affluentry Connection. Now with this video, I'm going to explain and break down everything to you about our company and what we do. So make sure to have a pen and paper handy to take notes. Let's begin. Affluentry Connection, matching people with opportunities. This is our official website, affluentryconnection.com. This is a screenshot of the homepage there. And on this website, you can read more about our company, see some of our accolades, and also check out our training packages. Affluentryconnection.com is where you need to go if you need any of that information. Again, that is our official website. Now, just like the tagline says, matching people with opportunities, that is exactly what we do. Now, these aren't just any type of odds and ends and hocus pocus, make a wish type of things that you can try. These are tested and proven income opportunities that are proven to make money every single day, week, month, and year. Okay? And so right now we have 3 of them that are active that you can take advantage of. The very first one is Affluentry Network. The second one is Affluentry Connection bonus. The third one is Wake Up Affluentry. And of course, there's more coming, so make sure to stay tuned to your email and check back with the training site every so often so you can see the updates. Now, our very first income opportunity and the one that we've been working the longest is with Affluentry Network. This is the work that we do with the advertising networks such as Instant Rewards, Free Treasure Chest, Z&Z, Our Loot to Boot, My Cash Freebies, Miss Freebie, and there's a little bit more that we could name. Now, what do these advertising networks do? They do the marketing and promotions for major brands like Gamefly, Discover Card, DirecTV, CreditReport.com, and the list goes on. Now, with these networks, it's our responsibility to help them get customers. And so they pay between $20 to $100 for every person that takes home the products. Average income using the Affluentry system is between $500 to $1,000 per week. Now, one thing about Affluentry, we keep the communication lines open and we make sure that we're completely transparent. So what you have here is a screenshot of one of our members and what they were able to generate within 1 week. And if you look at it, you can see that there's small payments every single day that add up to about $1,000 for the week. In fact, I have that member. His name is Ken Jones. He's going to come out and tell you exactly how he did it.
Hey guys, my name is Ken Jones. I'm calling from Hampton, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Just to tell you my story, a little bit over 3 years ago, I lost my job and needed a way to earn some real income. I got to the point in life where I was no longer interested in working for other people and making them wealthy, and I made a decision. I was bound and determined I was going to find a way to make some substantial income online from home. So that's what I did. I dove in, and for the first 6 months, I can tell you I didn't make hardly any money. I didn't make a dime. And finally, in June of 2011, a good friend of mine, he introduced me to the advertising networks. At first I was extremely skeptical. Trial offers, I didn't really have any interest in that. But he was persistent, and even though I ignored his emails and his phone calls, he kept at it. And he showed me a screenshot of a $1,400 a week. And once I saw that, I decided that I need to take a look at this again. So I went on and I gave it a shot. And I got to tell you, that's one of the best things I ever did. Within the first 3 days, I earned my first $300. And once that money hit the bank account, I was hooked. Finally, I found a way to make real money online. And the best part was I was getting paid every single day. Now, I'm not going to say it was easy, but with a lot of hard work and determination, I got better and better and better, which meant more and more and more money. So for 2 years, I worked this business by myself without much help. Bad part about it was I had to do everything myself. I did all the advertising, answered all the calls, did all the follow-up, all the sign-ups, all the upgrades, all of the training. And as you can guess, it took a lot of time. When you spend that much of your time doing those things, which are important, it does tend to put a cap on your income. So what it all boiled down to was I needed a better way to do business. So I reached out for help. So in June of last year, Rangeline Presley introduced me to Affluentry Network. I snooped around it for a little while, but quickly I saw that Affluentry had everything I needed. They provided the training, coaching, support, conference calls, everything. And not just for me, but for my entire team. Now I had exactly what I needed. I had a community that was dedicated to make everybody prosper. And that took a lot of responsibility off of me and enabled me to focus more on marketing, which of course meant more money. Now I thought that was completely awesome, but Affluentry introduced the Fast Track program. Now, inside that program, they introduce daily orientations and registrations. Now, just in case you don't have any idea how powerful that is, that means Affluentry does all of the explaining, the telling, the selling for you, and will even sign your people up for you. It doesn't get any easier than this. Now consistently making $800 to $1,000 a week is not a problem for me. And as we progress into 2014, we've added the Affluentry Connection packages, which provide you with training you need no matter what level you're on. In those packages, you're getting thousands of dollars worth of training given to you for pennies on the dollar. And to top it off, you have the ability to build a substantial residual income stream that comes in each and every month. So undoubtedly, you are in the right place at the right time. If you're still skeptical and you're on the fence, don't be. There is nobody else in the industry doing what we do. You're home. You got the community, the team, the training, and the system to finally set you free and allow you to pursue your dream. It's time. It's time for you to take action. Get rid of the skepticism and the negativity. Put in the effort and give it your all. The great Wayne Dyer once said, the highest form of ignorance is when you reject something you don't know anything about. So my advice to you is to get plugged in. You will succeed. That's all I have for you right now. This is Ken Jones with my Affluentry Network testimonial. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the inside.
And welcome back. So that, everybody, that's Ken Jones. If you need to meet him, of course, he's on Facebook. He's on the training site. He's all over the place. He's a very active member here with Affluentry. In fact, if you were listening very intently, you would have heard him talk about how he earns an extra bonus on the side through Affluentry Connection. And that right there is the second income opportunity, which is called the Affluentry Connection bonus. Yes, this bonus was created because we wanted to make sure that you had more for your marketing and advertising. Now, with Affluentry Connection, we specialize in the coaching and training of all of our members. And so we do that through our packages. There's a basic, pro, premium, and elite. They pay out a 50% bonus whenever you refer new people to the packages. And on average, using our system, you do anywhere between $50 to $200 extra every week on top of the work that you do with the advertising networks. And of course, to back that up, we have a screenshot, and you know whose account this is. This is Ken Jones. Again, an additional $62 on top of his $1,000 week. Not bad. Now, just to make sure that you have a complete breakdown for the connection bonus, here it is. Basic members do not get a payout at all, 0%. There's no money to pay them out on, okay? The membership is free for basic. The pro members, that pays out 50%. The premium members, that pays out 50%. The elite members, that pays out 50%. Plus, there's a link rotator so that you can accumulate some extra sales. You see, everybody goes to affluentryconnection.com to get a package. And if you're an elite member, your affiliate link is in the rotation on the main website. So as new sales come in, well, guess what? You get those, and those commissions get added up and paid to you on a weekly basis. Now, that right there, guys, is a bonus. Now, if you have any questions, if you need your affiliate link or you need login details, contact support and they'll take care of you ASAP. And for the third and final income opportunity, Wake Up Affluentry. This brand is our spin on working with the company Wake Up Now. Wake Up Now is a technology company that produces softwares to help people manage and save money. And included with their awesome products, they have a compensation plan that pays out a solid $600 a month. So just like the other opportunities, we've taken our Affluentry spin and added a twist. People using the Affluentry team build to work Wake Up Now average between $100 to $600 per month. Now, for legal reasons, Wake Up Now, they do make it mandatory that we have their income disclaimer whenever we're talking about money concerning them. So here's the income disclaimer. Results not typical. Earning a commissions as a Wake Up Now IBO requires significant work. There may be circumstances where IBOs may not earn commissions. Please refer to Wake Up Now's income disclosure statement at wakeupnow.com/IDS. With that said, we've got that out the way. Let me show you some proof. So here are the results for working Wake Up Now the Affluentry way. $700 in the bank, and that is monthly. Now, to add to this, one of our members wants to tell you about Wake Up Affluentry.
Hi, everyone. My name is Patty Matty, and I've been with Affluentry Connection for approximately 9 months now, full-time. And in October, I started looking for a way to make residual income. I got online, I looked at 50 or 60 programs out there, and I kept coming back to one, and it was Wake Up Now. So I took my little program that I was looking at, and I took it to Shalene Nightingale. And I was like, Shalene, look at this, please check it out. And she did her homework on it, and she liked it also. She took this idea to Gospel, Ashton, and Robert, and they got together with Brandon Boyd and decided to do a team build. We launched on the 24th of March. I reached Founder 3 in 3 days, making $600 a month residual income. And that's what I was looking for. And we did it with a quickness, too. So, all I can say is that to be involved in a big team build like this, you got to have good leaders. And thank you, Gospel, Robert, Ashton, and Shalene, because without leaders like this that have integrity and honesty, none of this would be possible. So thank you very much. I look forward to working with everybody on this team in the future. Thank you.
All right, and welcome back. As you can tell, we know our income opportunities, and we know how to make money, and we can help you do the same, and you know that by now. The proof is in the pudding. So the ultimate step for everybody is getting connected. If you go to affluentryconnection.com, you'll see a display for the packages that looks very similar to this. Now, wherever you are at this point in life, you can choose the one that best fits your needs. But remember, don't stay at free, because if you do, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Once you get connected, you want to head on over to, of course, Affluentry Connection Center. You're probably on it right now. Affluentry Connection Center is our HQ. This is our headquarters. Anything that you need as far as coaching, training, support, materials, it's all here. There are many areas on the training site that are important. I want you to go through every single video. I want you to read every single word. In this video here, I'm going to highlight some of the areas that you need to pay a special focus and attention to. But remember, go through every inch of this website so that you can understand everything. Now, the very first place that you want to go to is Affluentry University. This is where you're going to get all of the training materials for all of the income opportunities. That includes the Affluentry Networks. That includes Affluentry Connection Bonus and also Wake Up Affluentry. Now, when you click on Affluentry University, the page should look something like this. And at the bottom, you'll see a few boxes that represents the different groups. So for the first group, you'll see Basic. Then you'll see Pro. Then you'll see Premium. You'll see the Elite group and also the Wake Up Affluentry group. Now, when it comes to all of these groups, everything Affluentry Network is within the Basic, Pro, Premium, and Elite groups. Everything outside of that, such as Wake Up Now, is in the special Wake Up Now group. Assuming that you are a basic member, this is what that page looks like. Once you're here, you want to scroll down and go through the options that are available. Each group has a set of courses to help you learn and grow through the process. Make sure to watch every video and download every active link that is available to you. Your scripts, your welcome and training emails, your marketing documents, and everything you need are in these groups. Now remember, the higher the group, the more training and more information as well. If you were to click on the Elite group, this is what this would look like. Again, you want to scroll down and you'll see all of the training packages that come included with the Elite group. This is what that looks like. Again, each training course comes with a video, with the documents needed, and it also comes with a quiz at the end to make sure that you retain the information. Now, the next area on the training site that you want to pay attention to is support. The web address for that is support.affluentryconnection.com. This is where you can get expert help and support all of the time. When you get there, just open up a support ticket, enter your information and all of the details, and a representative will be in touch with you very shortly. The next important place on the training site here is the co-op section. Now, our co-op is what sets us aside from all of the other companies out there. And this is where we actually split the advertising cost and provide you with the calls. So the way it works is it's $100 for 100 calls for a week. Here is a snapshot of the call summary after a work week. This snapshot is from one of our members, Shalene Nightingale, and as you can see, she's been on the phone every day, all day. Whenever you're ready to increase your call volume, go to the co-op, fill out your information, and you'll be getting calls in no time. Now, the last section on the site that you really want to pay attention to is the chat room. This is where members come together every single day to help each other as far as the income opportunities are concerned, but also we use this as our greeting area. When new people come in, we use teamwork and invite new people in to make them feel comfortable. The chat room is not used for anything negative or selling other products. It's very secure and it creates a very warm, positive atmosphere on the training site. And that right there is about it. You thought it was going to be more complicated than that, right? No, it's very simple stuff. Affluentry Connection, we match people with opportunities. We train and we make sure that you have all the tools, resources, and bonuses included to make sure that you are successful. You can add us on social media. We have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Outside of Affluentry, make sure to add your supervisor, the person that invited you here to the site, add them on the social media sites as well. You can add myself, Gospel Jackson. You can add the COO, Ashton Sanders, CMO, Robert Travis, our Chief of Staff, Ethan Hunt, and also Shalene Nightingale, which is our Director of Business Development. Add us on social media, ask us any questions that you may have, and that right there is Affluentry Connection. So with that said, if you have any other questions, make sure to go to support, submit a ticket, and somebody will be with you very shortly. Now, for your next step, make sure to go through all of the points that I made here in this video, but also look for the packages video so you can learn more about that. With that said, this has been Gospel Jackson with Affluentry Connection. Love you in spirit. God bless.